I'm so late with this, but hey, I'm still on it, okay? And I know that there's currently drama happening with like episode count, miscount. We're gonna cover that in a separate video. But first, let's address that season 4, episode 1 will receive a premiere at Luca Comics Games Italy on the 1st of November, and I can already see it getting leaked. Now, season 3, episode 1, it got early released in France, I think, right? And that got leaked, and hey, God bless the French people for doing that, I guess. But will the Italians do the same thing? I don't know. This episode appears to be 1 hour in length, and I think that this is also not true. Again, right? There's been additional news that's happened, but I'm just kind of settling, the starting point. The event will be preceded by an autograph signing session on the day before with RIE TAKAHASHI. Really? The legendary voice actor herself is pulling up in Italy. You know what? I feel like flying out there in a SHOTA costume. I won't be the SHOTA, but I would dress up as a SHOTA somehow. How would a 5'10" grown-ass man dress as a SHOTA though? Like, she would see me and be like, "You're not a SHOTA. Get the fuck out of here, tourist." I don't think, because she likes them little young boys, but maybe I would do like a Lloyd costume, like 7th Prince Lloyd. Like somehow, oh, this is this is a dangerous fucking click. Oh my goodness, what the fuck is that drawing up there? Jesus Christ. Anyways, let's check out Ellen Historian's take about this first news.
Zero Season 4. Episode 1 of ReZero Season 4 is being shown in 22 days on November 1st at the Luca Comic and Games event.
November 1st is crazy. It's coming soon, and I think that obviously ReZero Season 4 coming in January, which was the leaks a couple months ago. It's seemingly likely.
And supposedly, it's going to be a 1 hour long episode. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to what they did in Season 3, where they had a 90-minute first episode going through all of the setup at once. Also, I find...
Dude, that 90-minute episode was fucking beautiful. Hot take, but I think that was one of the best episodes of Season 3. I know that seemingly nothing happened, but to me, that 90 minutes setting up the stage for what's going to happen in Pristella, everybody acknowledging Natsuki Subaru's accolades, everybody gathering in one place, so much rich lore and world building and background stories just being added onto it. I loved it. I ate that shit up like candy. That reaction was like 2 hours long, bro. 3 hours long, I'm pretty sure. But then what happened? People complained like crazy. They said nothing happened. This is boring. Boo. Because like, I guess I'm so immersed into the story of ReZero that I cared about like these conversations about Natsuki Subaru's, heroics spreading across not just like the continent of Lugunica, but to other places, right? Far abroad, and everyone else finally acknowledging the heroism. And it's like, damn, like this has been a long time, it's been building up for so long. But to me at that time, it was what? We did a ReZero marathon, right? We did a season 1, season 2 marathon. Every day we're watching ReZero. And then we went into this. A lot of people, I think, that made the complaints are people that haven't watched ReZero like us, that have, it's been multiple years. They don't really remember all these different details. There's no continuity. You know what I mean? There's like, it's not seamless like us. So I guess to them, they're like, I want something hype to happen, but all the backstories and the exposition, it's like very meaningless to them, which is unfortunate because I feel like that's kind of where ReZero really shines through. So if the first episode for season 4 is going to be the same length, I'm going to be eating that shit up. But again, I hear that there are some more news that came out that says that it actually isn't that long.
Where they had a 90-minute first episode going through all of the setup at once. Also, I find the viewing for this first episode of Season 4 being this early very interesting, since a few months ago, a large French anime and manga news site allegedly received an email from Crunchyroll saying that Season 4 of ReZero is slated to air in January.
Yeah, and then what happened? Did they not say fake news, it's actually not gonna happen, but now it's seemingly right
of 2026. However, later on, the same news site was emailed once again by Crunchyroll, this time saying that the release date was a mistake.
Hey, little fucking rats, bro. They're backpedaling. They're like, shit, we sent some stuff we shouldn't have, and now, but like it makes them look kind of worse because now it's like they're lying. They're trying to cover it up. I don't know why it's such an important, thing to do to try to cover this stuff up. It's not that big of a deal, I guess.
Starting to think that Crunchyroll accidentally leaked it, but is trying to cover it up. Some more evidence for this is the first.
Now, unironically, Crunchyroll, sorry, the way that ReZero has been handled, the IP, the marketing, it's been dog shit, right? I think we all know how terrible ReZero has been marketed. Like, you look at their social media accounts, look at their figurine selections, right? It's just poor. It's just bad. And the funny part about this is Crunchyroll accidentally leaking the release dates and trying to cover it up and causing controversy and drama. That itself is better marketing than anything, you know, whatever industry team working on ReZero has done, right? It's funny to me that, like, they're not even trying to market this shit, yet that actually was more visible to more people.
First episode of season 3 was shown offline 2.5 months before the airing of the actual season. Now guess what month is 2.5 months after November 1st?
2.5 months after November 1st. Is it September?
That's right, January. So in conclusion,
January.
The leaks were probably right. And I'm not surprised that we're getting season 4 this early, since it was originally planned to be a part of season 3, but was delayed due to production issues.
Now, what I'm a little bit worried about is what's gonna happen in season 4, not in terms of story, but the way that it is presented. Because with the acquisition of Studio White Fox by, you know, the distributors, who are they? Alpha Polis, right? A lot of people are dooming. Now, White Fox CEO came out and made a statement that says, we're not going to give up on ReZero. The author is all in, and we're going to make sure that the quality continues. But these are kind of empty words, and we won't really know until we actually see it. I think season 4, for the most part, will be fine. I think season 4, for the most part, will be fine because it's already been in production, right? Again, it was supposed to be kind of along with season 3, the promotional picture for season 3 stuff, right? If we can see it here somewhere. Anybody remember? Basically, this girl, right? This girl that has like Natsuki Subaru's like black and orange color code was present, and a lot of people were saying, "Holy shit! Like it's gonna be, you know, all included." But then issues happened, and now we're doing a rebrand. So considering that, it makes sense to me that the existing staff and the team working on ReZero is able to have season 4 continued, like finished properly. Maybe the only part that would have been impacted is the last part, right? The final part, if it would be impacted, will be the last part, just off of just intuition. But I think that the real thing that we got to look forward to is what's going to happen after ReZero season 4. I hear there's a big context shift in the storytelling, right? I hear that the POVs, like basically, like it's going to be showing different characters entirely after season 4. So if we consider the context shift plus season 5 handled in a potentially worse way because of the acquisition of White Fox, it doesn't sound very good. Now, these are very obviously like doomer opinions. I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, just damage control, just running simulations in my head of like what's the worst case scenario, but we really won't know until things come out. So let's just stay patient and see what happens. Now, again, this is just the first of the news happening. I know that there is extra additional news that happened, you know, specifically with, where is this? Ice made another tweet. Ice made another tweet regarding, you know, is it this one? Anyways, this guy made another tweet about, you know, the episode count and all that drama. I think Ellen's Torn has a video about that too. So we'll probably, I think it's this one, right? So we'll be covering that next. Stay tuned for that. Check out Ellen Torrent's channel, by the way. Link to the video right here. Uh-oh. Go back. Come on.
Episode.
Link to the video right here. Careful for spoilers, though. Go give it a like. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.